your agent on the Senate floor run off the
And the Senate Majority Leader would like 5 of you.
And who bears great responsibilities in this field, the members of the House and Senate.
In Washington on Thursday before a Senate committee.
We'll bring an end to the Senate.
If the governor won't act, get the chairman of the state Senate.
First campaign, when I ran for a seat in the state Senate.
Here on the battlefield of the Senate.
Senate lawyer, ʻsɛnət. He belongs to Roth.
The Senate is expected to vote on this today.
Savage is dead. Your agent on the Senate floor run off. The governor turned his back on you. Everybody
Greedy. Pull up your socks.
Nose? Sir, Speaker of the House is waiting. And the Senate Majority Leader would like 5 of your time.
Chairman of our Space Council, and who bears great responsibilities in this field, the members of the House and Senate Space Committee who are with us today.
Instantly in the blast was scheduled to testify in Washington on Thursday before a Senate committee. A committee investigating what has come
Upon which we stand, will bring an end to the Senate, to their cherished fleet.
Mr. Hutchison, Mr. Wilburn's on here. If the governor won't act, get the chairman of the state Senate committee.
That reminds me of my first campaign, when I ran for a seat in the state Senate, upstate from my hometown. My opponent went down.
Was foretold. Here on the battlefield of the Senate, his weapons are common sense.
The Senate lawyer, ʻsɛnət. He belongs to Roth.
The Senate is expected to vote on this today. In other news...
Correct me if I'm wrong, Senator, but I believe we can get immediate Senate approval.
I hope so. Some influence in his own country. His attack upon our governors, an attack upon the Senate and the people of Rome.
Divine Emperor, I'm convinced.
Confrontation and perhaps a constitutional crisis with Senate investigators and the special Watergate project.
Speculation as to whether or not I would run for a Senate seat here in the state of New York. I came here today to put an end to that. Come on through.
The Senate hearing is expected to get underway in any minute now, and of course the big unknown in all of...
I see. Perhaps I could write the state Senate and request funds directly from them.
As far as they're concerned, only 3 ways to spend the taxpayer.
It's not going to be over.
There's a Senate investigation into Noriega. You're not getting money that went through Panama.
Date for Vice President. If I fail in this endeavor, I shall return and serve in the United States Senate.
We have a secure circuit with Stockholm Station.
It remains to be seen whether the Senate will react as favorably to the new trade agreement.
This? That's when you let 100 snakes loose in the Senate.
But I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a member of the Imperial Senate on a diplomatic mission to Alderaan.
You are part of the rebel...
McWhite has been named as ambassador, and if the Senate confirms him tomorrow, he'll be here in a couple of weeks. I shouldn't start something.
Relax. Who do we know on the Senate Appropriations Committee? Senator Adams.
The biggest opportunity that we could have. I will do whatever I can in the United States Senate. So I appreciate this.
Zach, now, you introduced this bill to the Senate.
Political benefactor for the past 15 years.
Oh, come on, Tom. They contribute to half the Senate, both sides of the aisle.
A few other comments. In a democracy, once the president and the Senate as responsible authority
said it would ask for it if it were needed. The House and Senate passed resolutions calling on the American people to pray tonight for the astronaut.
Excellent. Finding Gracchus in control of the mob and the Senate, you felt impelled to hand over the garrison to him.